Welcome in to No Gear Get Up. My name is Coach Jeremy. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Yesterday, I 100% fooled myself into thinking it was Wednesday. Don't know why, um, but it was that kind of Monday. So we're gonna try and see if we can get our mind right while we move around a little bit. Remember, No Gear Get Up. We're going low intensity, just want to move, and we're just going to address certain areas typically that I'm feeling like I need a little love. And if you want to get some areas that you feel like you need a little love, drop it in the chat or drop it in the comments and let us know. That way we can gear it towards what you need. So let's go ahead and start with a quick scan. Love to do this, right? We've done this plenty of times, but I like to just go through each joint and just lightly move the joint in certain areas to see, okay, what areas or what directions or what patterns are good and maybe not so good, right? So start with the head and neck. We're just going to go hands, fists by your side. Pull the shoulders back a little. Just go left and right first. Slowly. Remember, never want to do anything too explosive, especially when it's the first thing of the day, but left to right with the head. Perfect. Now let's go side to side. So left, right, but side tilt. And then we can go with a yes and no. We did the yes right now. Try and pull back, get as far as you can. Again, that no. And then by just taking in a big circle. All the way around. Take your time. No rhyme or reason. No right way or wrong way to do this. Just feeling it out. Start to wiggle out those fingers a little bit. Move the wrists. Forward and back. Deviate. Big circles. Feel it out. Bend at the elbows. Maybe keep the elbows bent. Turn the hands while you're there. Get some rotation, or at the elbows some torque. Start to maybe reach a little bit. Go overhead. Arms out wide. Pull them back a little bit. Go to shoulder extension after we go through some flexion. Try some rotation. So notice I'm not really following any specific pattern. Just kind of moving and feeling out certain things and kind of just going based off of where I want to go, Pull back, forward, give yourself a big hug, maybe do a little side bend for the spine. Some rotation. All right, so upper body scan feels good. All right, now I know for a fact after my workout yesterday that it was pretty much lower body driven. Did a lot of jumping. I did some sled pushing and pulling. And we did some medicine ball rotational work, and my legs were feeling it last night. I did a little massage gun. So instead of scanning, I know that they probably need a little bit of love already. Let's go ahead and take it to a nice little dynamic movement that we can perform to help those hips a little bit more. Couch stretch, we've done it before. But let's go ahead and add a little pizzazz to it, if you will. So I'm going to go right knee down. And remember, you want that as close to the wall as possible, as close to the couch, whatever you got. And then let's just go ahead and stay low for a second. Let's get that leg up and let's stay low. Now let's see from here if we can, squeeze our glute. And then let's just see if we can move, right? What does it feel like when we're down here before we become upright? Okay, now once you've kind of loosened it up, you felt it out. I'm doing some circles. You might not be able to tell, but I'm just kind of dipping forward and kind of going from left to right, right to left. Again, no rhyme or reason here. But now, once you've moved around a little bit, let's come upright. Let's see if we can do two things. One, own the position, right, by breathing. Can you deep breathe? And two, can you glute squeeze? Right? Can you own and contract? If you can do a couple of those things, then you are in control of this position. And from there, you can add a little bit of flavor. And remember, we can add a little twist if we'd like here, a little rotation. We could add a little back bend. We can add a little side bend. And you can hold any of those positions and just love it. Or you can just stay right here on the couch. But again, ways to variate, ways to change things up. Right, Hammy? She loves this new bone that she got for Christmas right here. It's shaped like a fish. And you might be like, hey, do dogs like fish? I thought, cats like fish. She's a cat. Just kidding, but kind of not really, because she was raised essentially with a cat her whole life. I feel like she takes on some cat tendencies sometimes. Right, Hammy? All right, let's switch legs. So remember, first we're going to stay down. I'm using my water bottle as a little crutch here. Totally fine. Take your knee, again, get it close as it can be. Get the foot up, and then from here, noodle around. Stay low. Don't become upright yet. I feel like I already, need to adjust. But again, squeeze the butt, wiggle around. You can rotate here. Dip forward, left and right. Dip forward, right to left. Perfect. Now it's going to become fully upright. Again, you can use water bottle, whatever it may be. And 1, can you deep breathe? And 2, can you glute squeeze? You can do those things. Again, you are now defining the position, at least in the range of motion that you're currently working in. And then you can start to add some stuff in. Just remember, we can back bend a little. Rotate, opposite side. Big reach. Feels good. And squeeze, hold, and breathe. Awesome. Let's come out of that. Let's shake it out a little bit. Now let's do a quality control check, team, which means we got to get to our squat. Oh, we're only about 7.5 minutes in. Perfect. All right, so again, quality control check is going to be that squat, but it could be any pattern, whatever allows you to understand the position that you're in. One that allows you to understand not just the position you're in, but also if that position is firing correctly, if it feels successful, right? One that gives you a marker to see if you need some improvement, need to work on things or not. Squats are a great place to go. We spend a lot of time in a squat. You could also make it a half kneeling position. You could also make it a hinge. You could make it any pattern you like. But let's go to our squat. We just worked on those hips. I'm going to slowly drop down. Definitely not feeling as high as it was before. Elbows into the thighs. Awesome. All right, well, let's come back to the upper body after we worked the lower body a little bit. Let's mobilize on top of what we did previously. So remember, we did that scan. Now, I know that I'm going to be doing some upper body pushing and pulling today. That's what's on the program, what's on the menu. So we're going to start to ramp up the intensity, and let's make it ultra focused, if you will. So let's go to a wrist car. What I want you to do is I want you to lock that arm right by your side. Let's focus on one at a time, because now we can really irradiate tension with the other hand. So I'm going to take the other fist, press it into my stomach, pull the shoulders back and down. And again, all you're focusing on here is movement from the wrist itself. Cheat code. If you can get your phone or something, an object that you don't mind dropping, and placing it on the wrist itself in the forearm, then we're going to work through our movement. So pull the fingers up, bend at the wrist, start to shade out towards the left, keeping that pulled up. Pull it down as you keep it pulled left. Good. Bring it across to the other side as I'm pulling now to my right. And then pull the hand up as I keep it pulled to my right. Now, you may notice that my fingers and wrists are not going very far. This is my surgically repaired wrist. But again, I'm also being super mindful of my AirPod case that I placed on my forearm. And again, as I work through and change the other direction, I'm just trying to see if I can open up a little bit more. Just looking for an extra half of an inch or so. Pull across, big circle. Good. A banana may work as well if you want to put that on your forearm. Picking up other objects here. Take it around. Good. There's 4. If you need a little breather, I understand. Shake it out. Then place the object back on the forearm. Create tension. Again, press your fists into your stomach. Let's finish one more in each direction. I'm going to pull across to my left or inwards, pointing down, pulling across the body, pulling up, back in. One more time, other direction. Nice. Okay, there's a wrist car. Whew. Okay, so I'm getting lots of shoulder tension as I work through that. Why? Well, again, body wants to compensate when you're looking for those really end ranges of motion. And so it's probably using some musculature that I don't typically use when I was moving my wrist, or I'm just holding my body really tight, which again, not necessarily a bad thing. Let's go to the other side. So forearm, right? AirPod case. Whatever you got, banana, cell phone. Create tension, stand tall, squeeze your butt, right? Everything should be stiff. And then pull the fingers up. Look at the excess range of motion I have here. Good. Deviate, bring it in. Good, start to drop the fingers. Pull across. Elevate, pull as you keep it shifted towards the outside of the body. Good, fingers across. Reset, switch directions. Getting a couple cracks here and there, which is totally okay. Big circle. Focus on staying stiff. Breathe your way through it. Switching directions again. Ooh, hard not to move that forearm. But again, it's giving us actual in-time feedback and helping us make sure that we just don't compensate from that area. Good. One more in each direction. And switching directions one more time. Perfect. All right, so wrist cars, done. Love that. Let's go to some dynamic movement before we start to strengthen the wrist. All right, so again, this is all prep work for some upper body push-pull. Maybe you're going to be getting that done today too. Perfect. Let's go ahead and switch it to just a kneeling position here. We're going to go 10 reps, nice and light, nice and easy. Flip the fingers towards your body, palm is down. And then, excuse us, Hammy. Thank you, buddy. They got to see. And then you're just going to try and pull the arm back. And you can go left and right, circles, but keep the palm down, spread those fingers out. And again, just 10 in whatever direction or movement you're going. I'm going left to right here as I pulled back. There we go. All right, let's switch sides. Quick one. Again, palm down. I like to go that left to right as I pull back. And then we're going to finish up with some push-ups. So we went from mobility to a little bit of dynamic flexibility here. And now we're just going to strengthen afterwards. Great to layer different things like this into certain joints or tissues. Great to layer different aspects of creating just a better space, right? Instead of working on one thing, work on one area and do several things. Okay, let's switch it to our push-up. So we're all mobilized here, blood's flowing. We're going to go ahead and spread the fingers out, palms down, and we're going to go kneeling push-up. So squeeze the butt, knees are down, hip width. Tuck the head, make sure it's in line, and then again, keep the elbows close to your body as you lower yourself slowly. Press up with some explosion. Good, and we do it again. Take your time. Easy version of a push-up. That's 2. Get it to 5. Keep the shoulders pulled back and down. 3. Good, come on. Slowly take your time with it. 4. Good. One more here. Press through your fingertips. Base of your palm. 5. Nice. We're not looking for a crazy burn. We're not looking to kill ourselves with a crazy sweat. We were just looking to build again, layer by layer. Nice job, y'all. All right. Happy Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you want some other pieces to be worked on, you want to work on some other things, you have other questions, again, drop it in the comments. Let us know. And if not, we'll see you tomorrow for boot camp at 5:30 p.m. or No Gear Get Up on Thursday, 8:30 a.m. Later, y'all. Have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Stay dry out there.